Hi, Bob Freeman here with MarineMax in Naples, Florida. I'm here today to show you the Boston Whaler 2019 32 Vantage. Absolute gorgeous looking boat. You're going to see the Abaco blue color is beautiful. And the lines on the boat are gorgeous. So as you go down the profile of the boat, you can see it's between the color and the design, it's absolutely beautiful on the outside. It's got a deep V hull, so you cut through the water nicely. Get the stainless steel anchor up there, and as we move back, you're going to see it has the stainless steel insert for the rub rail, which really offsets the white and the Abaco blue very nicely. And then you've got the hard top with the rocket launchers on there. You've got LED lighting, and you've got the automatic sure shade, which gives you it covers the whole cockpit area, gives you shade for the whole cockpit area. And if you want the sun, hit the button, it retracts it all the way in. Really, really nice feature. And then as we move to the back of the boat, we've got the auto trim tabs, which it's a fantastic system. It's self-leveling, and it just makes you're getting up on plane and getting the optimal speed much easier. And then we've got Mercury's brand new 300s. You can see the redesign. They're totally different from what we had before. They're absolutely gorgeous engines, and they've redesigned these engines from the ground up. So everything about these engines are completely 100% rebuilt, and they are just incredible. No vibrations, quiet. They're powerful. They're just fantastic. We're very, very excited about it. So let's hop on board and see the rest. Here we are on board the 32 Vantage. Start at the back of the boat. It does two things very well. It fishes well, and it also does all the beach and going out to dinner and sunset, does all that well. So let's start at the back. If you are out, you want to throw the line over for the day, you're out fishing, this is the rear seat. It's folded up. It's a nice leaning post here for fishing off the back of the boat, very comfortable. If you're not fishing and you're just going out for a ride, real comfortable, real large. I can put 3 to 4 adults very comfortably back here on this seat. It's real nice. It's got a nice high back, extends out further, so it gives your body a lot of support when you're out in the water. Believe it or not, you can get tired riding on a boat. So nice feature in the back. They're known for that. And as we move over to the port side, we've got a fish box. We've got two, one port, one starboard, speakers, rod holders. And then this seat here does all kinds of things. It's got a bracket right here, so we have a table that'll on an L-shaped stand, comes up. Table sits here, so people from both ways can sit. 4 adults can sit around comfortably with the table right here. Lots of storage underneath, and also it has the ladder. So it's all neatly put away, and if you do want to deploy the ladder, you just undo the bungee cord. It lifts right out. I walk over here, I open the dive door, and I just set it in the holes and just move it forward. It locks in, and it's a 4-step, plenty of distance to get to your whole body on the ladder. And then you also have a really nice rail. So when you're coming up the ladder, instead of grabbing the boat to try to pull yourself in, you've got this fixed, well-supported rail here to pull yourself in the boat very safely. So I love the dive door. I mean, just for swimming, that type of thing, it's great. If you are fishing, instead of bringing the fish over the gunnel, you can just slide them right into the fish box. Chances of you losing him down here, he's still half in the water when he's down here. He's not even completely out of the water. You're just sliding him right in. You probably won't lose him 99% of the time. So as we move back to the finish with this seat here, move forward. It does a lot of things. So it's reverse seating both ways, 2 and 2 here. I can take this, I can lower it down this way. I take this one, and I can lounge it. 2 people very comfortably, rear facing, very cool. Or I can take it and I can put it all the way down. Now you get a nice, long, very comfortable lounger. So it's an incredible seat, does really just about everything. And then on this side, we also have the storage that we had on the other side. We've got the same thing on this side. So you've got huge storage on both sides to keep your jackets and anything else you're going to need. fenders, just to keep stuff complete, nice and neat and nice out of the way. As we've got 4 drink holders here. We've got another place for a table. The table can mount right in here, so these 2 people can have a table while they're sitting. USB phone charger right there, in a real convenient place for these people here. And then this seat here, really comfortable 2-person seat that it's basically like a captain's seat. And it also has a button on the side that you can raise it up. So if it's low and you want to see further up, the whole thing will actually raise up and give you a better view looking out the windshield. So it's a beautiful, beautiful port side seat. And here we've got a small room that has a couch in here, a little resting area, and it's pretty big actually for a 32-foot boat. If you need to get out of the sun, just to take a nap, just to take a break, it's really nice. Got real teak on the bottom, just a real nice room. Kind of a surprise, you wouldn't expect it to be there. Pretty cool. Back over on starboard side, we do have a live well. And here, if you are fishing for the day, you can use this for your bait. Plenty of room in here for your bait. If you aren't fishing, I just pour all the drinks that I have in there, and I dump a bag of ice on top. It's insulated, so it keeps it chilled all day long, and it's self-draining. Drains right out. You don't have to empty it. Good 2-purpose live well. And then a prep area. You got a sink in here. Prep. You've got a pull-out spray for rinsing things down. A couple of drink holders for the chef. Down here, you've got just storage. Keep pretty much. You can throw a duffel bag in there. You can just dry storage is nice. A couple of drawers. These are all your live well switches and all your light switches. Your LED lights are all conveniently right here. They add rails along here to keep you steady when you're going. Same with these. This is an addition where they added it. This is just something to grab onto if you are standing up. I'm a stander, so I like to hold onto this, and it goes all the way from starboard all the way over to port. And let's move to the helm. The whaler, when we order, most of the whalers we order we don't bring them in with electronics. So some people like Simrad, some people like Garmin, some people like Raymarine. This way, you've got a ton of room up here. You can put 2 large units up here, and you can pick what you want. Some people have preferences, some don't, but you do have the option to, and we'll put on whatever you want us to put in. You do have the Mercury SmartCraft. This is a computer, and this controls all your engine and boat information. It'll give you your temps, your pressures, your fuel burns, how much fuel you have left. It's a computer. It gives you all the information you're going to want to know on it. And it will also talk to whatever electronics you put in there. They'll talk to each other. So it'll be a redundancy with your GPS or GPSs and the computer. And here, this is the auto trim I was telling you about on the back. So you can, this will actually help you when you set it up. You're starting to get on plane and the bow starts to rise, it'll actually automatically bring it back down again. And so it's a really nice, and they're big tabs, so they work really, really well. So it's a really nice feature, makes it easier for, you just negate that big bow rise, and once it starts to go up, it brings it back down. Nice feature. Digital throttle and shift. It does, what I do is when I pull out of the slip, I put this one down so I remember that I'm in one lever, and I just hit the one lever button. Now I'm just going to use this, and I'm going to use one control, and it's going to control both engines exactly, so the RPMs match exactly all the time. So I'm not trying to adjust RPMs. The digital throttle and shift really make driving the boat a lot easier, trying to keep the engine synced, which is much better for them. And then lastly here, we've got the joystick. Does 3 things extremely well. As far as docking, a lot of our docking is lay along. So if I'm coming into say down here, it's the Esplanade, it gives me a starboard side tie. And what I do is I just hit the skyhook button here, and it locks my boat right in. So 10-foot radius, it just sits there. Now I can take my time. I can grab my lines, I can grab my fenders, put them all out, not running around, not trying to get the boat back in position again. Very safe, very relaxing, nobody yelling at each other. And then when I'm all set, I just I get rid of the skyhook there. I just take the joystick And then what I do is, if I got a starboard side tie and I got a boat in front and a boat in the back, I just move it like this, and this boat will go sideways right into the space. And then when I go to leave, it's sideways out. And if I'm going against a wind or a current, the more I push it, the more RPMs I get. So I have never had a docking that I haven't been able to get the boat in safely the first time, every time. So it's obviously, I like it a lot. And lastly, it has an auto heading, which is an autopilot. So if I was going to Key West, I would come out of Gordon's Pass and I would line the boat up on the GPS. It has a little boat on the bottom of the GPS with a line. I would line it to the outside marker of Key West, and all I do is just hit that button and it's going to take me directly there, straight line the whole way. And I'm actually going to get there on a ride like that. I'm going to get there 20 to 25 minutes faster because I'm going in an exact straight line. I'm not going like this all the way, and so I'm burning less fuel to get there faster. And it's much more enjoyable for me to not drive the boat. I can sit here and I can chat as long as I'm at the helm and keeping an eye on things. I can enjoy my company on the boat a lot more. So personally, I love it a lot, and it's a really great feature of the boat. Let's move to the bow. Okay, here's the head area. Large, and it's got a teak seat with a vacuum flush head, so it's pretty big. And it has a skylight in it as well, so you can get some extra lighting in there, so it's not claustrophobic. It's got a pull-out sprayer down there that you can rinse yourself off. Say you were at the beach all day and you want to go to dinner somewhere, you can get in there, you can rinse yourself off, change into some clothes out of your suit. Plenty of room in there to do that. As we move forward, this will actually close this off. Windshield comes over, so if it's a chilly day or it's a windy day, I can block this off, keep the air from flowing through. Much more comfortable on a chilly or a windy day. Finally, up at the bow area, it does. This is a double here and a single, so a very comfortable lounge. It's got a USB phone charger there, drink holders, speakers, handrails. This particular one, we have a sunshade, and it goes up really quick. So you put the two poles in the rod holders, and it's two clips, one in port, one in starboard. It goes up in really less than a couple of minutes, and it will give you shade on the bow if you don't want it. So you can actually, between the bow shade and the stern shade, you can shade the entire boat if you don't want the sun. In the summertime, it's a nice feature to have. So comfortable, U-shaped seating here, and then up here you got recessed cleats, so you don't get lines caught, you don't get your toes caught. So the recessed cleats are nice. But we do a lot of boating. We go to islands. We go to different places where we beach the boat. So drive it right up onto the beach. Take this, lift it up, and we've got two things in here. We've got the beach boarding ladder, so this will deploy out the bow, and it's 4 steps, so it goes right down to the sand. That way you can board the boat on and off without getting in the water. And a lot of people do like that. They don't want to go. Some people don't want to go in the water if they don't have to. So this is a great feature for most everybody that buys these boats. Get the boarding ladder. We also have the stainless steel anchor, which is recessed in here. It has a remote control, so I can control it from up here, or I can control it from the bow as well. So it's got 2 places to use it, but it's a nice feature here as well. So non-skid on all the upper decking area here. If you were fishing and you wanted to stand up here, the recessed cleats on the trip has it. All non-skid. It's got a handrail to pull yourself in the boat when you're coming up on it. It just does everything very well. It's a fantastic boat for here. This is big enough to take to the Keys. We've got 2 engines on it. It will get you there comfortably and safely. So if you have any questions on the 32 Vantage, the 2019 with the new motors, give me a call. My name is Bob Freeman at 603-213-1194.